Now we are not even fighting for Tushar, not just Tushar. Now we are fighting for every immigrant in this country who has been victim of fraud. His work permit got refused, he never shared that with us. His PR got refused, he never shared unless we find out. He wanted to put us in a situation where every legal document of my brother get jeopardized, and he get into a situation where he has no choice but to panic and run in direction where he can file refugee. He went to New Brunswick by himself. He secured a job by himself. He secured an employer by himself. Employer was ready to provide him with the documents he needed. He filed his endorsement by himself.
It's not just the consultant who was dealing with me, it's a non-licensed person, like RCIC's wife. She said, God forbid if something's happened, we will apply you in tier to peer. I was like,
He confronted the RCICI agent that why didn't you send my PR refusal?
Yes.
And they said, oh, we didn't receive any. He ghosts people, and if you go to that office, you will see one table and chair.
Okay.
And we try to walk in, you will never find him there. There's nobody there. And when we try to book an appointment, he'll book an appointment and then he'll cancel it last minute. Oh, I'm busy somewhere. He'll never meet you. He sent all the emails, and those emails are also not sent in full. The PDF files are missing some documents in that too. And when we asked them, like, why didn't you send us before? And then he's like, oh, my emails were going in spam.
flight services, I later got to know when I was applying in Air Canada, I almost got hired. But when they asked for my PR or citizenship to fly in Canada, I was not able to provide that.
From past few days, I've been seeing him having sleepless nights, being emotionally unstable, crying all day, because it's not his fault at all. I'll say it again, it's not his fault at all. He hasn't done anything wrong. He's been law-abiding citizen. He's been legal here. He has done everything ethical.
RCIC से बिल्कुल ट्रस्ट मत करें, क्योंकि जो मेरे साथ हुआ बिल्कुल सही नहीं है. मैं 6 साल का मेरा हार्ड वर्क है और आई डोंट नो व्हेन आई हैव टू लीव कनाडा.
हम गारंटी एक्सपेक्ट भी नहीं कर रहे, बट हम जब अपनी तरफ से एथिकल हैं, लीगल हैं, हर चीज़ सही कर रहे हैं, हम डिजर्व करते हैं यहाँ पे रहना. हमने जब हर चीज़ प्रोवाइड करी, जो चीज़ गवर्नमेंट को चाहिए थी, हमने वो उसके लिए हार्ड वर्क किया और वो प्रोवाइड करी. पीपल कैन कीप देयर ट्रस्ट इन कैनेडा एंड कैनेडियन लॉ एंड कैनेडियन सोसाइटी, बट वी कैनॉट मेक अ टैबू कि फ्रॉड इज नॉर्मल. हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि RCIC पे जाएंगे तो फ्रॉड हो सकता है, वो रेगुलेटेड है तो भी.
Why there are so many complaints against government approved agents, immigration agents, RCIC, registered Canadian immigration consultants? Recently we had seen that so many complaints against some of these corrupt elements that the victims, our youth became the victim. ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇੰਨੀ ਕੁ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਕੰਪਲੇਂਟਸ ਹੈ, ਕੁਝ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰੋਟਨ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਕੰਸਲਟੈਂਟਸ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਪਲੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਯੂਥ ਦੀਆਂ, ਪੈਸੇ ਲਿੱਤੇ, LMA ਵੇਚੀਆਂ, ਫਰੋਜੂਲੈਂਟ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟਸ ਲਾਏ, ਰਿਫਿਊਜੀਜ਼ ਕੇਸ ਸਪਲਾਈ ਕਰਾਏ. ਐਂਡ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੈ. ਦ ਵਿਕਟਮ ਇਜ਼ ਵਿਦ ਅਸ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬ੍ਰਦਰ ਵੀ ਨਾਲ ਹੈ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ, ਦੇ ਥਿੰਕ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਕੰਸਲਟੈਂਟ ਹੈ, he has not played a good ethical role. ਉਹਨੇ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਹਾਈਡ ਕੀਤੀ. ਕੀ ਇਹ ਸੱਚਾਈ ਹੈ? Let's hear them out. तुषार and Piyush, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
तुषार, हमें बताएंगे कि आप कनाडा में कब आए, क्या आपकी स्टोरी है, और पहले आपने कंप्लेंट्स कहाँ कहाँ रजिस्टर की है और किस बारे कंप्लेंट रजिस्टर की हुई है?
सर, मैं कनाडा में अक्टूबर 2020 में आया था एज अ स्टूडेंट. मेरा कोर्स फ्लाइट सर्विसेज था सेनेका कॉलेज में. फास्ट फॉरवर्ड, like everyone, सबका वर्क परमिट आता है. then they try to apply for PR because everyone likes in Canada, right? and they want to settle. So for my PR purposes मैं न्यू ब्रंसविक गया सर. मैंने अपने आप से वहाँ पर डेजिग्नेटेड एम्प्लॉयर ढूंढा. मैंने वहाँ पर एंडोर्समेंट फाइल करी खुद से. जब टाइम आता है कि मेरा वर्क परमिट एक्सपायर होने वाला है एंड कि मुझे PR भी अप्लाई करनी है, मैं एक RCIC से मिलता हूँ कि मेरे किसी डॉक्यूमेंट्स में गलती ना हो मेरे से, क्योंकि ये एक क्रूशल सिचुएशन है. तो आई एम लाइक लेट्स गो विद RCIC, जो मैंने खुद से भी वेरीफाई करा बिफोर स्टार्टिंग अ बिजनेस विद देम. मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, मेरा PGWP एक्सपायर होने वाला था सर. मेरी PR ऑलरेडी अप्लाइड थी अक्टूबर 2024 में. दिसंबर 2024 में मैंने क्लोज वर्क पे अप्लाई कर दिया क्योंकि मेरा जनवरी में एक्सपायर होना था. एंड उसके बाद मेरे वर्क परमिट की जो रिफ्यूज़ल है वो इनिशियली जनवरी में आ चुकी थी, बट मेरे RCI का बताना है कि जून तक आपका कोई अपडेट नहीं है, और मुझे फॉल्स काम करना पड़ा सिन के ऊपर।
फॉल्स मतलब आपको इलीगल काम करना पड़ा बिकॉज आपका स्टेटस एक्सपायर था।
जी, मैं इस चीज़ के बारे में बिल्कुल अनअवेयर था। मुझे जून 2025 में ईमेल आती है कि आपका रिफ्यूज़ हो चुका है। हालांकि रिसेंटली लाइक लास्ट फ्यू डेज मैंने IRCC से सारी इंफॉर्मेशन ली है एंड कंफर्म करा है कि जो मेरा फर्स्ट लेटर था वो दिसंबर के एंडिंग में और सॉरी जनवरी के फर्स्ट वीक में ही रिफ्यूज़ हो गया था। तो दैट रिंग अ बेल इन माई हेड, आई एम लाइक व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन हियर। तो इसी रीज़न से मैंने आगे की काफ़ी रिसर्च करी कि क्या हो रहा है मेरे साथ, क्या नहीं हो रहा। मेरा रिस्टोरेशन अप्लाई किया गया सर जून के 90 डेज़ के बाद, जो कि मुझे करना था जनवरी के 90 डेज़ के बाद। मेरा रिस्टोरेशन अप्लाई किया गया सितंबर में, जो कि होना था जनवरी 2025 के 90 डेज़ के बाद, और सितंबर 2025 में अप्लाई किया गया एंड उसकी भी रिफ्यूज़ल दिसंबर 2025 में आ गई थी, जो कि मुझे अप्रैल 13 को पता लगा IRCC के कॉल करने के बाद। एंड जब मैंने IRCC को कॉल करने का मेरा मेन पर्पस था कि मैं पूछूं मेरे PR का क्या अपडेट है। PR का अपडेट तो उन्होंने क्या ही देना था, उन्होंने मुझे पहले की फाइल्स बताई कि आपका ये रिफ्यूज़ल आ रखा है दिसंबर 2024 में, दिसंबर 2025 में आपका रिस्टोरेशन का आ रखा है, एंड अप्रैल 8 को मुझे बताया गया कि आपकी PR भी रिफ्यूज़ हो चुकी है।
सो आपका वर्क परमिट एक्सटेंशन एक्सपायर हो चुका है, रिफ्यूज हो चुका है, आपकी PR की फाइल रिफ्यूज हो चुकी है। आपकी एलिगेशन, आपके RCIC के ऊपर आपकी एलिगेशन क्या है?
सर, as of now I have filed a police complaint
अगेंस्ट?
against RCIC.
ओके,
I have filed a anti-fraud complaint like through CBSA website against my RCIC. Also, I have filed a complaint in CICC, which is a college of
इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट्स, यस।
yes, उसमें भी फाइल कर दिया। मेरे पास सारे रिपोर्ट नंबर्स अवेलेबल हैं।
सो उसमें आपकी कंप्लेंट क्या है, उसके अगेंस्ट क्या किया उसने आपके?
Sir, he kept me unaware for so long that I fell out of status illegally since January 2025, जब मेरा PGWP एक्सपायर होना था।
सर, दूसरे इमिग्रेशन लॉयर के जाने जब हम
आपका क्या रिलेशन लगता है इनके साथ?
ही इज माय ब्रदर, ही इज माय रियल ब्रदर।
ही इज योर यंगर ब्रदर?
यस सर।
ओके।
एंड मैं पहले आया था कनाडा एंड ही केम 1.5 year आफ्टर मी।
ओके। नॉर्मली बच्चे जो ये कोर्स इन्होंने किया है फ्लाइट अटेंडेंट का एंड ऑपरेशंस मैनेजर का जो है, नॉर्मली बच्चे ये कोर्स नहीं लेते, वो लेते हैं बिजनेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, बिजनेस डिप्लोमा। सो ही चूज अ वेरी राइट कोर्स। सो वो कोर्स कंप्लीट, 2 साल का कोर्स कंप्लीट करने के बाद वर्क परमिट और यहाँ पे फ्यूचर बनाना। और आपने ड्यू डिलिजेंस की सी आप कौन से कंसल्टेंट के पास जा रहे हो, बिकॉज गाइडेंस तो आपकी होगी।
जी, तो हुआ ऐसा कि जब इसने कोर्स भी लेना था तो ही वॉज पैशनेट अबाउट फ्लाइंग, तो इसने कोर्स लिया। ही केम टू कनाडा एंड ही इंजॉयड हिज टाइम इन सैनिका कॉलेज व्हाइल ही वाज स्टडिंग। तो उसके बाद इसे रियलाइज हुआ कि you cannot join aviation until unless you are PR or citizen.
Okay.
So he has to take another route while he was on work permit. So what he chose that I will rather be automotive lube technician.
Okay.
Because that was something he was also passionate about, because he's passionate about cars too. So he started working there and he worked day and night. I've seen him work hard, and he's a very legal and very ethical guy. So after 2024, when he realized that he need to be somewhere else, like Atlantic Province or specifically New Brunswick region.
New Brunswick, because
Yes.
there was an Atlantic immigration program was going on.
Yes.
So you applied into that program.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He applied it because he wanted to secure a PR so that further he can, stay in Canada, and he want to keep everything legal.
Okay.
Though you know there are so many corrupt elements in immigration society who were trying to ask him, we can get you PR by LMIA and everything, but he refused.
Okay.
He refused and he chose a right path, and he went to New Brunswick. He found an employer by himself, and
he worked there with that employer?
he worked there with the employer
For how long?
for more than a year.
Okay.
even right now till date, like I have disclosed everything to my employer,
Okay.
and they are supportive till date. They said like even if we want to go to like if he wants to be served justice and with your lawyer,
So
and
they are
everything,
supporting you. Your
they are
employer is
me
supporting
till
you.
now.
Okay. Their employer is supporting you.
Yes.
Okay. So then,
So what happened next is कि मैंने he asked me like what should I do. He applied for his endorsement himself
okay.
while he was working with the new employer at New Brunswick. After that, he thought that there's too much work. I cannot balance both. So what I'll do is I'll hire a RCICI agent.
Okay.
So I told him, okay, just before you do that, make sure that you check them online as well, because sometimes things are fake.
Sometimes there are ghost consultants here, those who are not registered.
Yes.
Exactly, and
So,
some
okay.
of them are fraud too, right?
Yes.
I've heard so many
Yes,
stories.
so many, yes.
So I was like, let's play safe here.
Okay.
We don't want to get into those troubles because we are legal
Yeah.
and ethical till now. And so he asked me, and I talked to my friend, one of my friend. He suggested me that there is this guy whom he filed his PR application from. His process is going smooth till
Okay.
now. Let me be clear here that my friend who I talked to has still not obtained his PR.
Okay.
He filed it from the same RCICI agent. Fast forward to 5 days back when I met another immigration lawyer. That's when I realized that his immigration consultant was keeping everything in dark and providing him with the limited information.
What was the reason?
As I talk to immigration lawyers, I understand because I wasn't aware that this kind of situation exists in this world. So the reason was that the guy, the immigration consultant, the RCIC guy, he wanted to put us in a situation where every legal document of my brother get jeopardized, and he get into a situation where he has no choice but to panic and run in direction where he can file refugee.
Okay. So you believe that for that reason, he has not disclosed all the communication which he was getting from the immigration. He was not disclosing to Tushar. For that reason, he wanted his the situation, the permit should expire, and then he get panics and apply for a refugee status.
Exactly. That's what I understand now.
Okay.
Once I look back, that's what I understand, that that's what he was trying to do. But he was also not sure because Refugee Act was, I think, banned by government or stopped by government last month. So once he realized that, he also started emailing him that there will be some TR to PR programs which will be open and we can file your application
But that's
there.
a fake news. There is no TR to PR coming up.
Exactly. So he's trying to provide us wrong information.
Do you have proof of that they disclosed you that TR to PR is coming?
Yes.
I have a proof, like right in my WhatsApp. I have all the evidence collected in my emails, WhatsApp, and wherever I talked him to.
What they said, we will apply you in a TR to PR?
She said like it's not just the consultant who was dealing with me, it's a non-licensed person, like RCIC's wife. She said, God forbid if something's happened, we will apply you in TR to PR. I was like, why would that be? Because I have applied, like given you all the documents that I could. You have asked me for anything, right? So she said, God forbid if something happens, we will apply for TR to PR. I was like, okay, that's their job. Let me take a word, because I was so sure for myself that I have given everything legit. My employer is supportive.
How much fees did you pay to this consultant?
This is approximately around $5,000
$5,000 you paid for the services.
for all the
Because your
services.
case was very simple. You worked, you had an employer, you had a good history. So your was just file my extension and file my PR
As
case.
simple as that.
That's the only.
Yes.
For that applications you paid $5,000.
Yes, sir.
And did you paid it via your Interact and through?
I paid via Interact e-transfers.
Okay. So then please continue.
So after that, we get to realize like, so one day what happened was like, it's just about 8th of April. No, sorry, exactly 13th of April.
Okay, off to 26.
13th of April 2026. I got a call from the same friend who recommended me this lawyer or this immigration consultant, I would say, not a lawyer. He's an RCICI consultant. So my friend told me that there is something going on that he feels, wrong about. He figured out that this guy was doing fraud with him My friend, he's sitting in India from past 1.5 year, thinking that his PR is applied and it will be there anytime soon.
Okay.
But he figured out that there is no such thing has been applied. Everything that was shared with him is wrongful and possibly fake, which we cannot confirm for now, but we are looking into it. And that's when it rang a bell in my head that there might be chances that they have mistreated the file of my brother too. So what I asked my brother was that it was 9 a.m. in the morning. I told Tushar, he's my brother, that call IRCC and confirm what's going on. When he called IRCC, he get to know that his PR has been rejected.
PR being rejected.
And there is no update from from his RCICI agent. And the PR was rejected on 8th of April. And let me be clear, we called on 13th of April.
To
IRCC.
Okay.
Till that date, we are unaware that.
So your representative, RCIC, never disclosed you that your PR file got rejected.
On top of that, yes, that's right. On top of that, just to check on them, like how these guys react, I emailed them on April of 14th. Hey, is there any update on either of my profiles? No, Tushar, there has been no update so far. Things like that again.
Otherwise, their portal always shows that your file is rejected. They could have checked online that your file is rejected. Okay. So you were also saying that these emails, when you asked him why you were not communicating with us, why you were not giving us information which you are getting, so what was his response?
Anytime I keep ask him about like, hey, I want to meet you in person. Is there any update on my profile? It was not just me. It was also my employer, because he was more than like happy to like, bring me back to work since I was not working since June 2025. He said like, I want to share back at workplace. Give me any update on his profile. He kept sending him like altered documents which were not true, that I assume. And
but what was the response of your RCIC when you asked him that you are not, what is my status, what is my correspondence? What was his response? That emails are going to spam?
Yes.
What?
So this is the last thing, like when I find out like with another immigration consultant, when I got to know on April 13, like this and this happened. So they didn't give me any access of any type of PR portal or work permit portal. Since I was believing in them, they are the license and I should trust them. My new immigration consultant made a new profile on GC Key, and as the profile was in like process, it was almost 80% done. He all of a sudden came and
let me speak in between.
Yes.
So what exactly happened was he confronted the RCICI agent that why didn't you send my PR refusal?
Yes.
And they said, oh, we didn't receive any. They got panicked.
Yeah.
They started lying. They are like, oh, probably I don't know, I don't see anything on your portal and And then he went to a different immigration consultant because this is a very serious situation. As soon as he went there, the guy was very nice and he tried to help him by creating his own profile.
Okay.
As soon as he created profile, I believe there must be a email sent to
the present RCIC.
To the
that somebody
representative, that somebody is trying to log into this ID.
Yes.
And as soon as he might have seen that, he started sending us email.
Okay.
And let me be clear. In past 1.5 year or 2 year since he has been his agent, he's been ghosting him, replying him delayed responses, never came on any Zoom call, tried to avoid all the Zoom calls, all the video calls, never showing his face. We should have understood there that there is something wrong. But we being immature, or he being immature about how world works, because he's just 24. What do you expect from a 24-year-old kid? So he being immature, he couldn't understand that. He will always used to the RCICI agent used to
make excuses that, oh, he has a newborn now, like I have to go to hospital and I have to take care of this. Like he always had some excuse, and I let things go because lady was having pregnancy issues and all that.
His wife.
His wife. And most of the time his wife was dealing with him, which is not allowed as per RCICI
Of
or
course.
CICC rule,
Of course.
that if you are RCIC agent, you are the one who is representative.
You are authorized to communicate with your clients, not the other person.
Exactly.
But you were saying that he was saying that all the IRCC emails were going into spam.
Yes.
What is that? How
yeah.
come?
So he was saying that when we confronted him, and when he sent the email, when we tried to create an ID, he sent all the emails, and those emails are also not sent in full. The PDF files are missing some documents in that too. And when we asked him, like, why didn't you send us before? And then he's like, oh, my emails were going in spam.
Means IRCC emails were going to spam.
How is it possible?
It's not possible.
Is it possible, sir? I'll ask you, because you do so many interviews.
No, it's not possible, because when you are a regular communicator with the IRCC, their emails won't go in spam.
Yes.
On top of that, when he sent me the emails with all the documents that I requested, like work permit refusal, he didn't send me in full. He didn't send me the reasons, like why my work permit was refused. On top of that, when he sent me the PR application, the date was missing on top. And he said, oh, this is very strange to me. They never sent you with the date.
But when he confirmed from IRCC, they said that we always send all the document with the date. And specifically that particular document we are talking about, IRCC confirmed that we send these document with the date on it.
Okay.
There is no point of sending a document without date, because it's a legal matter and dates are very important.
Which city this immigration consultant is having an office? Which, Brampton or Mississauga?
He's in Etobicoke.
Etobicoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now, because you asked, he ghosts people, and if you go to that office, you will see one table and chair.
Okay.
And we try to walk in, you will never find him there. There's nobody there. And when we try to book an appointment, he'll book an appointment and then he'll cancel it last minute. Oh, I'm busy somewhere. He'll never meet you.
So what is your status, your brother's status now? Without status?
He has no status.
So since when you are out of status?
He believed that he's out of status.
Since January 2025?
That I was told by IRCC.
Yeah.
But based on like what my consultant was updating me, I was supposed to receive my PR card by the end of April.
April of?
April of
2026.
2026.
Okay.
And in the beginning of April, this is what I am finding out, that I have been out of status since last year, January, which is January 2025.
So almost more than a year,
Yes.
you are out of status.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
he kept in dark. He never shared that with us. Not even that his work permit got refused. He never shared that with us. His PR got refused. He never shared unless we find out. So what kind of agent is that? And
So
he is
after-
doing this fraudulent activities with not just him. I find out that there are few more people in the society who get to know me by chance. And when I shared my experience, they are also part of
Did you made any social media page against this agent? Because if there are multiple of victims, then they all can come and support each other if that agent has so many other victims of the similar cases.
No, not yet, but we have filed a police report.
Police report with the Toronto Police?
Yes.
Okay, and what is the complaint there?
That the guy has been doing fraud with us.
Okay.
And the documents he shared, we assume are not
Legitimate?
Are not legitimate. Seems like we cannot confirm, because we have still requested documents from IRCC, which we will be receiving in a day or two.
So did Toronto Police register that complaint?
Yes.
Okay.
And we have registered the complaint to CICC, which is and also to CBSA not CBSA.
Yes, sir.
CBSA,
Canadian
CBSA
Anti-Fraud
Anti-Fraud
Center.
Act.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And all the complaints have been registered, and we have the registered number and reference number for that too.
Yes. But as of today, your brother is out of status for more than 1 year. And
And-
restoration period was 90 days after that.
Yeah.
And now what is your next course of action? Because very soon you may get deputation orders also.
So we talked to the lawyer. He said that file your cases and everything, and then leave the country as soon as possible.
Okay.
He being the rightful guy, ethical guy, if he knew back then that his status has expired, he would have left back then. Because you can find a person's attitude and character in the pattern. If you see the pattern of since he landed in Canada, everything he did was very legitimate and very legal.
Did you heard the news? There were all big news in the mainstream media also that approximately 2.5 to 3 million people are out of status in Canada. Right?
Yes.
There are approximately 3 million people. They are out of status, or they are going to be out of status because their status won't be renewed. And then when you know that you are going into some kind of issues here with your RCIC, so but you followed with him, but he was hiding the information as per your statement.
Yes.
So-
he hid all the information. That's why I hired an immigration lawyer to file a judicial review in terms of like incompetence of counsel.
Did you already file the judicial review?
No, we will be doing
It's
it.
in
doing so.
process.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's in process.
Okay.
They are already collecting documents.
Okay.
And we are providing them with everything
Okay.
so that we can file it as soon as possible. And then after that, he being a law-abiding citizen, he will be leaving the country for sure. But at the same time, if you look at it, what's his fault? He went to New Brunswick by himself. He secured a job by himself. He secured an employer by himself. Employer was ready to provide him with the documents he needed. He filed his endorsement by himself.
Yeah.
Even after that, because he being busy in work, you know how Canadian lifestyle is. He wanted a legitimate RCICI consultant. He find out that consultant. He checked his ID and everything online to make sure that he's safe, because there have been so many fraudulent activities going on. So he filed his case and he figured out that his RCIC agent is fraud and doing activities which are illegal and keeping him in dark so that he can extort more money from him later when when there is no escape and when he panics. That was the whole motive behind it.
Did he advise you to apply for a refugee now?
He didn't advise, but by the pattern he was following, it is very much understandable.
Because now he knows that refugee cases are also being rejected by the.
Exactly. So he rather said that we have options available like TR to PR, which will be open soon. How can he say that? And at that time, that rang a bell, that how can an RCIC agent challenge the Canadian government that there will be TR to PR open, which is not even said by government on any channels.
Yes. So my question, you completed your course of flight services and operation cabin manager, right? You
Cabin
completed.
management, yes.
Yes, you completed that course.
Yes, sir.
You have the diploma with you.
I have diploma.
You
with
have the
good grades.
diploma. After that, you worked also as an auto mechanic,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Why you have not choose a job into this line? The
For
flight?
the reason I chose automotive lube technician because I love cars. And in flight services, I later got to know when I was applying in Air Canada, I almost got hired. But when they asked for my PR or citizenship to fly in Canada, I was not able to provide that. So I worked with the automotive lube technician like for 2 or 3 years to gain my experience, and things didn't work out. That's why there was a new program like Atlantic Immigration Program. Someone told me. I moved forward with that to obtain my permanent residency and fly in Canada after.
So what are your two options now? Either leave Canada because you are out of status,
Yes.
or number two, consult a immigration lawyer, not a consultant, lawyer, and discuss your case with them that this is your history, this has happened to you, and then restoration of, I think that time has also expired to restore, but judicial review is there.
Judicial review is in process, and further investigations are being made against the RCIC,
Okay.
who kept me in dark, made me financially unstable
Yes.
for like last 1 year almost. And
And why you thought that you should highlight this issue? Why you thought you should go to the media and talk about this?
Sir, I've seen my brother struggle a lot, right? I've seen him work hard just to attain PR and doing everything legal. But from past few days, I've been seeing him having sleepless nights, being emotionally unstable, crying all day, because it's not his fault at all. I'll say it again, it's not his fault at all. He hasn't done anything wrong. He's been law-abiding citizen. He's been legal here. He has done everything ethical. But at the same time, I want to make sure by his example that corrupt elements in this society who are putting students and immigrants in a spot where they are not left with no other choice and they extort them for money, just for money purpose.
Yes.
They are putting them in a spot
Yes.
where they are left.
With no other option, they make them helpless, because when you get a immigration consultant license, you have the duties towards the clients.
Exactly.
And when the things, because it's not your only complaint, there are so many multiple complaints against some of these corrupt immigration consultants, that they are there regulated by the body, by the government, but that regulation does not mean anything when they do illegal activities like ill advising, wrongful advice, or just
sharing
making
of
the money,
documents.
minting the money, and wrongfully advising their clients, and you feel that you are a victim of that.
100%.
Also, I feel that we want to make sure that he could have picked his bag and left the country as soon as he get to know on 13th April that his PR got rejected, and when we tried to figure out what's happening.
Yeah.
But we chose to fight for the right of not just my brother, but for the each and every immigrant who is living here and being attacked by corrupt elements who are putting them in a situation and jeopardizing.
Even Canada's Auditor General reports that there was a big corruption involved in the international student program.
Sir, that's the reason we want to fight back. We want to fight back so people like these can be, held accountable, and we should be given justice, that not just him, but every person who has been, in
victim of these.
victim of fraud need to be given justice, and very rightful actions should be taken by the law against them, so that people can keep their trust in Canada and Canadian law and Canadian society.
Yes.
The only reason we came from India as an immigrant was that we thought that standard of living in Canada is much better, and we believe that the law here is much better.
And what you do, Piyush?
I'm an engineer myself.
Okay.
And I work as in a supply chain management sector, and I've been in Canada from past more than 7 years now, and I'm working at MNC, a multinational company, and I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I want everybody to be safe here while they are applying for documents.
We need manpower here in Canada. We need who have a Canadian experience, and your brother is best fit because he is educated. He chose a course which is in-demand course, and he has a work experience here. He should get the PR, and his work permit should be extended, because otherwise we won't have a manpower here. But the things, these regulated agents, many times they misguide people. If the communication was proper, you could have retained your PR and other things. But we wish you all the best, and keep fighting. Best courses, reach out to the lawyer and see what remedies are with you to correct this, so that you remain in Canada.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. तुषार, जाने से पहले कुछ कहोगे आप?
सर, मैं जाने से पहले यही बोलूँगा कि मैं तो इस चीज़ का विक्टिम हूँ, पर जो भी आगे स्टूडेंट्स हैं अपने RCIC से बिल्कुल ट्रस्ट मत करें, क्योंकि जो मेरे साथ हुआ बिल्कुल सही नहीं है. मैं 6 साल का मेरा हार्ड वर्क है, और आई डोंट नो व्हेन आई हैव टू लीव कैनेडा, बट आई एम स्टिल फाइटिंग, एंड based on the lawyer, as per he says, I will leave on the date he mentions.
You don't have a status, but still you are fighting.
I don't have a status, I'm still fighting. And मैं आगे स्टूडेंट्स को रिकमेंड करता हूँ कि अपने PR पोर्टल या वर्क परमिट पोर्टल का एक्सेस अपने पास भी रखिए. कंप्लीटली ब्लाइंड फेथ मत करिए इन लोगों पर. इनका कुछ नहीं जाएगा, बट ये आगे आपसे ऐसी सिचुएशन में आपको फंसा देंगे जहां से आपका एस्केप नहीं होगा. आई डोंट हैव एनी वर्ड्स टू पुट इन. देयर इज नो सच कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ वर्ड्स दैट आई कैन लाइक यूज टू लाइक what that guy did to me.
So you feel you have been betrayed by this RCIC?
100%, absolutely.
I also feel sir कि ये उनकी जिम्मेवारी बनती है कि हमें सही रास्ता दिखाना, right? That's why we hire RCIC. But at the same time, जो तुषार के साथ हुआ, I can say with the full guarantee that इसका कोई भी इसमें fault नहीं है. इसने everything जो भी करा ethical और legal करा, अपनी जितनी बेस्ट ऑफ नॉलेज थी उससे सब कुछ सही करा. जब इसने प्रोफाइल हैंड ओवर आरसीआईसी को करी, उसके बाद से इसकी फाइल खराब होनी शुरू हुई। इसके साथ के 2-3 स्टूडेंट्स और भी हैं जिन्होंने सेम ये करा, एंडोर्समेंट अप्लाई करी, और उनका कंसल्टेंट कोई और था। बाय लक वो अच्छा कंसल्टेंट था, उनकी पीआर ऑलरेडी आ गई है जिन्होंने इससे पहले पीआर फाइल करी।
बट आपने स्टडी की है, आपने जॉब की है, फिर रीजन क्या दिया गया आपका वर्क परमिट ना एक्सटेंड करने का या पीआर फाइल रिफ्यूज होने का रीजन क्या दिया गया?
पीआर से पहले वर्क परमिट रिफ्यूज हो चुका था,
हाँ।
रिस्टोरेशन वाला, जो कि एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करता। और उससे पहले वर्क परमिट, जो नॉर्मल वर्क परमिट था, वो जो था उसके लिए हमने एक्सटेंशन अप्लाई करी थी, जो कि हमें आई थिंक 6 मंथ का, उन्होंने जो इनका कंसल्टेंट है कहा कि 6 मंथ की एक्सटेंशन मिल गई है, बट एक्चुअल में वो 6 मंथ की एक्सटेंशन थे ही नहीं।
अप्लाइड स्टेटस।
ओके।
अप्लाइड स्टेटस वो था ही नहीं, वो बेसिकली 6 दिन में ही एक्सपायर हो गया था और हमें
रिफ्यूज हो गया था
और वो हमें बताया ही नहीं गया।
बट ये भी बात आती है कि ये जो स्टडी प्रोग्राम्स थे, इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट प्रोग्राम, दीज आर नॉट द प्रोग्राम्स पाथवे टू पीआर, स्टडी करो और वापस जाओ। बाद में ऐसी बातें भी ऑपोजिशन पार्टीज की तरफ से आई कि ये प्रोग्राम्स हैं, स्टडी करो कनाडा में, गो बैक, देयर इज नो गारंटी के पीआर मिलेगी।
हम गारंटी एक्सपेक्ट भी नहीं कर रहे, बट हम जब अपनी तरफ से एथिकल हैं, लीगल हैं, हर चीज सही कर रहे हैं, हम डिजर्व करते हैं यहाँ पे रहना। हमने जब हर चीज प्रोवाइड करी, जो चीज गवर्नमेंट को चाहिए थी, हमने वो उसके लिए हार्ड वर्क किया और वो प्रोवाइड करी। और उसके बाद क्योंकि हमें लगा हम बिजी हैं, तो हमने अपना जो सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स थे और इन्फॉर्मेशन थी वो आरसीआईसीआई के साथ शेयर करी, कि ताकि वो हमारा केस आगे लीगल भाषा में या लीगल तरीके से प्रेजेंट करे। रादर वो करने की बजाय उन्होंने जो अच्छी चीजें भी थी हमारी, वो भी खराब करा दी। हमारी इमेज इतनी खराब हो गई उस चक्कर में, क्योंकि उन्होंने हमारे सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स हमसे हाइड करके रखे, इन्फॉर्मेशन फर्दर पास ऑन नहीं करी, हमसे इन्फॉर्मेशन लेते रहे, फर्दर पास ऑन नहीं करी। तो हमें ऐसे स्पॉट में लाना चाहा जहां से हमारे पास कोई ऑप्शन ना बचे और एक ही एस्केप हो
कि रिफ्यूजी अप्लाई कर, और रिफ्यूजी की जब एप्लीकेशन स्ट्रिक्ट हो गई है तो वो भी ऑप्शन खत्म हो गया।
ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट, जब उन्होंने हमें डॉक्यूमेंट्स प्रोवाइड भी करे, वो इतनी लेट करे, डेट्स चेंज कर कर हमें डॉक्यूमेंट्स प्रोवाइड करे गए।
जो इसकी एप्लीकेशन एज पर आईआरसीसी 6 जनवरी 2025 में रिफ्यूज हुई है, वो की वर्क एक्सटेंशन के लिए लगाई थी, वो हमारा इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट हमें बता रहा है कि जून में आपकी रिफ्यूज होगी 2025 में। और जून 2025 में वो हमें कहता है कि आपकी रिफ्यूज हो गई है, अब आपके पास 90 दिन है, 90 दिन के अंदर अंदर अपनी आप रेस्टोरेशन अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। 90 दिन के अंदर अंदर करनी है, तो हमने सितंबर में रेस्टोरेशन अप्लाई भी करने के लिए पैसे दे दिए उसको। पैसे हमसे लेता गया और फाइल हमारी आगे आगे बढ़ाता गया। हमें नहीं पता कि ऐसा हुआ है, क्योंकि हाउ कैन यू एक्सपेक्ट आरसीआईसी एजेंट प्रोवाइडिंग यू विद रॉन्ग इंफॉर्मेशन एंड रॉन्ग डेट्स ऑन द डॉक्यूमेंट? हाउ कैन यू थिंक ऑफ इट?
ओके,
आप तो यही सोच रहे हैं कि सब सही है, वो रेस्टोरेशन भी अप्लाई कर देता है उसी फेक डॉक्यूमेंट पे, और उसके बाद वो रेस्टोरेशन भी दिसंबर 2025 में रिफ्यूज हो जाती है, जिसका हमें अप्रैल 13 2026 तक पता ही नहीं लगता। हम अभी भी यही सोच रहे हैं कि हमारी जो रेस्टोरेशन है वो सही चल रही है। जब हम अप्रैल 13 को आईआरसीसी को खुद कॉल करते हैं, तब वो इनका काला चिट्ठा पूरा हमारे आगे खोलती है।
ठीक है।
और अब हमने आईआरसीसी से सारे डॉक्यूमेंट डिमांड करे हुए हैं। थैंक्स टू आईआरसीसी एजेंट जॉय जिन्होंने हमारी इतनी हेल्प करी, एंड थैंक्स टू आईआरसीसी एजेंट ओस्मान जिन्होंने हमारी फर्दर हेल्प करी। उन्होंने हमें कहा कि ये एस्केलेट होगा केस और आपको सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स आपके मिलेंगे। वी आर स्टिल वेटिंग ऑन डॉक्यूमेंट्स लिटिल बिट विच वर लेफ्ट, तो वो डॉक्यूमेंट बेसिकली इन नेक्स्ट 2 और 3 डेज हमारे पास पहुंच जाने।
ये प्रोसेस आप लॉयर के थ्रू कर रहे हो?
ये वाला आईआरसीसी को रीच आउट करने का प्रोसेस हम खुद कर रहे हैं। इसके अलावा हमने आगे क्या करना है वो हम लॉयर्स को रीच आउट कर रहे हैं। देयर आर सो मेनी लॉयर्स, हम बीटरे हो चुके हैं, तो हम ट्रस्ट भी नहीं कर पा रहे हैं किसी लॉयर पे जल्दी से।
नहीं, लॉयर पे बिकॉज दे आर गाइडेड बाय द बार काउंसिल। जो लॉयर्स हैं दे वोंट डिस्ट्रस्ट यू बिकॉज दैट्स अ लॉ फीड। हाँ, इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट्स,
बट आप ऐसा तो कह रहे हैं, बट इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट भी तो सीआईसीसी के द्वारा
वो हैं, दे आर रेगुलेटेड, बट जो लॉ फील्ड है दे कैन नॉट डू अ रॉन्ग थिंग, उनका लाइसेंस चले जाता है। यहाँ पे इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट इज अ रेगुलेटेड बॉडी, जैसे मॉर्गेज की है, बट स्टिल दे डू अ फ्रॉड थिंग। बट लॉयर फ्रॉड थिंग नहीं करेगा व्हेन यू गो टू अ प्रॉपर लॉ फर्म।
बट वी कैन नॉट मेक अ टैबू कि फ्रॉड इज नॉर्मल। हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि आरसीआईसी पे जाएंगे तो फ्रॉड हो सकता है, वो रेगुलेटेड है तो भी। बट क्योंकि एक इमिग्रेंट जो आ रहा है उसको इस कंट्री के बारे में इतना नहीं पता सर.
Yes.
अगर उसे इतना पता होता वो खुद अपनी फाइल्स हर चीज सबमिट करता. अगर वो कोई RCICI एजेंट को पैसे दे रहा है तो वो इसीलिए दे रहा है कि वो उसे एथिकली गाइड करे,
Yes.
यहाँ का लॉ समझाए, जो उसको पता है वो नॉलेज शेयर करे और एक फाइल को अच्छी तरह प्रोसीड करे.
Yes.
ये नहीं कि अनएथिकल बिहेवियर करे, डार्क में रखे, फेक डॉक्यूमेंट्स या फोर्ज डॉक्यूमेंट के साथ फर्दर मूव ऑन करे, या उसे रॉन्गफुल वेज बताए कि ये आप करें ताकि आप फर्दर इस कंट्री में रह सकें. नहीं चाहिए हमें. हमारे पास हर चीज लीगल है तो हम हर चीज लीगल ही चाहते हैं. हम चाहते हैं कि हमारी फाइल एथिकली ही चले,
ठीक है.
बट हमें एटलीस्ट उस डायरेक्शन में गाइड तो किया जाए.
ठीक है तुषार, वी विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. कीप फाइटिंग एंड फाइट फॉर योर राइट्स एंड
Thank you.
whatever is right. Take a consultation of a lawyer and try to restore your law status.
Before we go, sir, now we are not even fighting for Tushar, not just Tushar. Now we are fighting for every immigrant in this country who has been victim of fraud. We want to bring this to justice, that this has been going on and this need to be stopped, because you know how hard immigrants are working here. The students are working and studying at the same time. I know few cases where they are being underpaid, even below the pay the government has decided they are being underpaid
Yes.
than that.
Yes.
And after doing all that hard work, they've been mistreated like that. I mean, that's not acceptable and that shouldn't be acceptable, especially for the high esteem country like Canada. I mean, now the fight is for them,
Okay.
not just for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.